Hi, my name is Max Harwood. I am 14 years old, and today is December 3rd, 2017. And I am interviewing my sister, Savannah Harwood, and we are recording this interview in American Canyon, California. So, Savannah, who was your role model growing up?
My role model growing up has definitely always been my mom. She's probably definitely one of the strongest and most ambitious people I know.
Can you elaborate on that?
Sure, Max. Um, well, my mom was actually an immigrant in the United States. Um, she's originally from Venezuela, and she moved here in her 20s with my dad, not knowing English at all, barely knowing my dad. And so she just took that risk to create a better life for herself, and it's all paid off, and that's why Max and I are here today. So yeah.
And how do you feel about your brother? Is he a cool person?
You know, he's all right. He could be better, but we're working on it.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my gosh. No, Max and I are cool. Max has definitely gotten less annoying as he's grown up and as he's matured. He's just, it's been easier for us to have an actual connection and relationship. We've always been cool, but now we fight less. And yeah.
Do you wish that you had more siblings?
I love the idea of adopting. My mom has always wanted to adopt, and she even has the name. She wants to name her Nala Rose, and growing up, I've always heard that, and so I'd love to have a little Nala Rose in the family, so.
Okay. So, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food, I actually suck at choosing favorite anything, so that's really hard for me to answer. But I'm just going to choose a cuisine, like a type of food. I think my favorite food is either traditional Venezuelan food or Mexican food.
Okay. What are your dreams, and how can you make them a reality?
That's a really crazy, deep question. Can you be more specific?
What do you want to accomplish in your life?
In my life, I want to be rich, have a lot of money. I want to have a property by the beach. Oh yes, I want to live by the beach for sure. I want to work in international development, international relations, if I could. I want to use the opportunities my parents have built for me and create my own for the future. Those are really broad questions, but pretty much, yeah, I want to be rich.
Okay, I like where this is going. So, if you were to choose an animal that matches your personality, your description, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. I think I would be a tiger
Why?
because I'm pretty feisty. But tigers are just they're just big cats. They're big, lovable cats. And they care about their family, and they're so family oriented. And I'm so family oriented. And I can be sweet, but I can also be pretty rough if I have to be. So, yeah.
Yes, I do agree with you.
Shut up.
So, besides Venezuelan cuisine, and Mexican food, what is your favorite meal that your parents have cooked for you?
Oh my gosh. My parents cook very strangely. My dad loves to cook, so that's really hard. He makes a bunch of everything. My mom doesn't cook a lot, but she makes some pretty good staple meals that when she's cooking, she's going to cook them, and she's going to cook them well. For my mom, I think my favorite has been her carne mechada, which is like shredded beef. That's always really good with her rice and beans And my dad, that's really hard. My dad cooks so much. Wow, I don't know. That's really hard. I can't decide.
Okay.
A pasta. He's really good at pastas. He's like, growing up every year, he's a big tomato guy, and so we like harvest tomatoes every year, and so he always uses those to make fresh like pasta sauces and stuff. So that's my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. So for us growing up, what was our video game that we used to play?
Max and I used to wake up every weekend morning, like really bright and early. We would wake up at 6 in the morning or even earlier than that sometimes, just so that we could start playing before my parents woke up. But we'd start playing Super Mario Bros. Or Mario Kart, and oh my gosh, Max and I would argue so much. I always wanted Toad. Max always wanted Luigi usually, but sometimes he'd want Toad, and we'd fight over it with each other. But yeah, that's definitely what we used to do. It was pretty fun.
Okay, and what is your favorite shoe and shoe brand?
My favorite shoe and shoe brand. I collect shoes. I have a shoe problem. I like shoes. It's hard for me to decide. But if I could choose one brand of shoe to live with for the rest of my life, it'd be Vans. I have more Vans than any other shoe. So, Vans.
Okay. So, I know that you're a valedictorian.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your dreams for colleges? Like, what's the main college for you?
Over the summer, I got a chance to explore some of my options on the East Coast. I did a summer program at an Ivy League school, and from there, Harvard. It was Harvard. Yeah. Anyways, from there, we toured a bunch of East Coast schools, so that really opened my eyes. So if I could choose any school ever, it'd probably be Georgetown in DC. Or Yale, but like Yale is a really hard school to get into, so I'm not even gonna say that out loud because people are gonna laugh at me. So I'm gonna choose Georgetown. But here in California, I'd definitely be more than happy to go to UCLA.
And so, how much fun did you have at Harvard over the summer?
Harvard over the summer, I had so much fun. You know, us Harvard students party all day. You know, homework all day, party all night. Just kidding. No, it was definitely an experience. I took a public speaking course. I met amazing people from all over the world. So, that was fun.
Okay. And so, favorite question of the day. What do you think about Donald Trump?
Inserts YG song that he made from Donald Trump.
Yes, I believe I know that song. And I can tell in the background you have many books.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite book or series?
Well, Maxwell, I have a lot of books, and I suck at choosing favorites. I don't think I have a favorite book. One favorite book, but my favorite trilogy, which is a group of 3 books I've ever read. So like not my favorite book or my favorite whatever, but my favorite group of 3 books altogether has been The Darkest Minds. So it's a dystopian novel. So like Hunger Games, Divergent, but way better than those. That's my favorite.
Okay. Do you have any animals? Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I have 2 cats. Tio and Bingo. They're the best.
What are they like?
Tio is pretty feisty. Sometimes. He's been sick lately, which sucks, but Tio's the very social one. He loves people. He's the one, like, he thinks, like, biting and scratching is fun, so he, like, plays like that. If I let him sleep in my room, he'll, like, bite my feet from under the covers. He likes to he likes to cuddle with me and, like, go under my covers and sleep with me under there. Bingo is really weird. He's like an attention hog, but he only likes attention the way he wants it. Like, if you want to pick him up or kiss him, he won't have it, but he will, like, follow you all day for you to pet him, and then when he's done being pet, he'll just walk away.
Okay. So, if you had $100, what would you spend it on?
If I had $100.
Or would you give it to somebody?
That's a good question.